Hi, Eva Saha here, your 2023 OTC Spotlight host. Right now, I am joined by Senior Director of Content and SEO, also in charge of Redshift, Dusty DiMercurio, and Senior Manager for Executive and Account-Based Marketing, Stephanie Losi. It's so good to have you here today.
Thank you, Eva.
All right, we want to get right to it. You both are in charge of an amazing project called Project Rodan. First, Dusty, tell us, what is Project Rodan and why are we doing it?
Yeah, good question. So Project Rodan is essentially an annual research report that we're putting into the market. It reports on the state of our industries. A lot of our industries have been going through a lot of change, especially through COVID over the last several years. This report is really targeting specifically senior executives. We know that they're really interested in research-driven data and insights. And so the intent of the report is to be able to help dig into some of the drivers of change that they're dealing with and help them better navigate their own digital transformation.
What all has gone into creating this research? Where are we now? Are we finished with the research?
So it's been years in the making. The first one has been completed. Colleagues will see it go to market starting April 24th.
Okay.
We will then have a big blowout series of events and campaigns running after that. The launch event will be in London at Bloomberg's offices, which happen to have been designed by an Autodesk customer.
Nice. All right, you mentioned go-to-market strategy. What role does thought leadership play in the go-to-market strategy, and how does Project Rodan really fit in? Dusty?
So I think the role that thought leadership plays, it really articulates the vision that Autodesk has for where the industries are going. I think it's really important for Autodesk to be able to articulate this because we're really changing the industry. We are developing the next generation of tools and technology that enable our customers to face completely different challenges even than they do today. So thought leadership and the function of thought leadership is helping to articulate Autodesk's vision, and that builds confidence in our customers and helps them see us more as a trusted partner than simply a technology vendor.
No, I love that, and it's not just like a one and done. Isn't this sort of an ongoing idea?
Yes, Project Rodan as a project is a platform for thought leadership that will be churning out reports all year long. They could be cut downs of Project Rodan's main report, which is called State of Design and Make. So that will be sliced and diced into many different pieces that teams can use for various purposes. And then we'll also be conducting smaller research projects through the year, and teams can ask us for insights that they would find useful in their work or that their customers would find useful, and we can turn them into 1 or 2 or 3 pagers.
What should we be thinking about while we're waiting for all of this to come to us at Autodesk? And is there anything we should be doing in the meantime?
Yes, so first and foremost, we have a whole bunch of information on Autodesk SharePoint about Project Rodan to get familiar with the project, what it's about. And we're looking for input from teams. What kind of research are you looking for? What are some of the things that you think your executive customers want to talk about or you're hearing them talk about? So we're really looking for more input and insight into what's the next sort of special report, right? Stephanie talked about how we're going to drop an annual report each year, but we're going to drop a series of special reports that will hone in on specific topics that are important for our go-to-market.
Stephanie, do you have any last thoughts before we leave you for today?
Yes, one thing that we found in the research is, we're all aware of how much change we've gone through in the last 3 years. They quantified it. Executives who responded to this report told us that they feel that the last 3 years have changed the workplace more than the previous quarter century. Wow. And when you really think about it, that's a crazy thing to say. That means it's changed the workforce more than the internet did, more than emails, more than cloud computing, all of that. That's the level of change that they feel they're contending with. And they said again and again that being a digitally mature company allowed them to weather the storm.
And that completely enables Autodesk to be seen as a partner to all the customers.
The chief digital officer actually wrote back and said, number 1, where can I get this report? I must have it.
Yeah.
And number 2, this is the most relevant survey to my work that I have ever read.
Well, there you go. Put it on a billboard. That's amazing. Thank you both.